wish there was a quick fix or a magic potion when it comes to getting a great body. At the end of the day, it just comes down to hard work.
All right, I know. Amelia Burton has the celebrity secrets for looking fab and feeling great in your 30s, 40s and 50s. Now, look, 34-year-old Kate Hudson, she knocked the Oscars red carpet out of the park. How does she do it?
I know. Didn't she look fantastic at the Oscars?
Yep.
Sure enough, she did.
She's wonderful. I mean, here she is. She says she's 34 years old, she's had a baby, and she is in the best shape of her life. She's really become a huge convert and advocate for health and fitness since she had her baby, because she gained 35 kilos. I don't know if you remember, but she...
With Ryder, her first baby?
Yeah, and she got another baby called Bing as well.
Yeah, with Matt Bellamy from News.
Yeah, so she gained 35 kilos. She said that by adjusting her eating, particularly her portion sizes, and making exercise fun, completely revolutionised her. So that was a really important, I guess, revelation. And what was interesting about her, she said she always ate really healthy food, but she didn't realise how calorie dense the food was.
Right.
So for her, she actually went through a stage where she started counting her calories, and she pulled her portions back to the correct size, and that made a really big difference.
Okay. Now, what about Gwyneth Paltrow? Because she's in her early 40s.
Yep.
She looks amazing. I mean, we do hear stories about her working out a lot, though.
Yeah, that's right. Well, here is a woman who is a complete package. I mean, she's pretty perfect. In fact, I go as far to say sometimes she's a little bit too perfect. But she is somebody who, what I love about Gwyneth is that she's a realist when it comes to exercise. And she talks about how hard it does actually take to look as good as she does. I love this quote from a couple of years ago. She says, "The reason I can be 38, have 2 children and wear a bikini is because I work my butt off." She said, "No sugar coating, no fairy dust, an hour and a half a day in the gym most days." But she's also has a very healthy diet. She's written some cookbooks at Beautiful Home, Healthy Cooking. She's a real advocate for cooking at home as well. And she doesn't mind the occasional treat. So she will have a glass of wine most nights, you'll be pleased to know, and a little bit of chocolate as well. So I like that she's also says, you know, the occasional treats are important too.
Occasional treats? I seem to just live off treats. What about in your 50s as you get older? Look at like Michelle Obama, Flotus. I mean, she is just rocking it.
I know. What I love about Michelle Obama is she walks her talk. So not only does she look amazing, she's a real health advocate, she eats well, she exercises well, but she also has her Let's Move campaign, which is aiming to halve the obesity epidemic in children to, in this particular generation, reduce our obesity epidemic, which I love. Now, she gets up with the president every morning at dawn and they exercise. They like to watch Sports Centre while they exercise together, she says. And what she loves to do, she mixes up cardio as well as strength training, and she says as she gets older it's really important to do some yoga. She's noticed her flexibility. But one of my favourite tips of hers is, you know, make time to exercise is really important, but a good question to ask yourself is, are you busier than the First Lady? So if you say, you know...
You're like, damn it! I was just thinking that.
No excuse anymore.
When I've got no time to exercise, really?
Really? The First Lady manages to fit it in?
She's already done it.
Yeah, I mean, she and the President are pretty stressed people. I imagine they've, you know, got some pretty important decisions to make. So, yeah, ask yourself that question. Are you busier than the First Lady or the President?
Thanks, Amelia.
Thanks, Amelia, for making us feel bad.